Hi, I'm Ray, co-founder and CEO.
Hi, I'm Mark, co-founder and president, and we're cousins. It's Scene Day, May 6th, 2023.
Okay, we'll start with your morning routines.
I'll wake up before anyone else has woken up. I'll go out and play tennis for an hour or so, come back. At that point, my 4-year-old's probably woken up. I'll make a coffee, he'll have a bottle of milk, he'll sit on my lap, and we'll drink our drinks at the same time, so it's awesome. And then I'll read and pray, and then kind of have this moment of enjoying the morning before it gets busy. Drop them off at preschool, and then I'll start my day.
I will start off my morning with a cup of green tea, maybe making coffee for my wife. On occasion, I've also joined Ray for tennis in the morning. And more recently, I've been doing a simple crossword puzzle or getting work done as a brain exercise.
Favorite TV show? My favorite show is Ted Lasso. Believe.
My favorite TV show this past year was Andor. Loved it.
What do we like to do outside of work?
Tennis.
We're both obsessed.
Watching tennis too.
Always up on the highlights, and then we try to play. And then our dream actually is to someday go to all the Grand Slams in one calendar year. My go-to scene item this year has been the Cumulus shirts, which we launched at the end of last year. And they're just so comfortable because they're this thicker French terry in LA. It will get cool, but it's not too cold. And so it's just perfect for this climate.
My go-to item has been our drawstring jogger. LA has been oddly cold this year, and I find myself reaching for it every day. It's also one of my more favorite travel items. They also keep me pretty warm, so they're very comfortable, stretchy, and I love to take them with me wherever I go.
One thing people don't know about Sene is that we are actually really close with our models. They're like an extended family, and a lot of times when you see these shoots, you might think that this is a transactional relationship, but it's been really cool. Like, some of them have been with us since the beginning, like Guillermo and Mo, for example. Our first women's shoot, Mo was there. Guillermo was actually a customer when we had the retail store before we pivoted into what Sene is today. And he used to run by the store. And so these folks have just been with us through the whole journey. And it's like a little family reunion whenever we do shoots together. And, you know, that's probably something that a lot of people, when they see the output of the shoots, will never know.
One thing people don't know about Scene is that our team is made up of 87% BIPOC individuals. Ray and I have a Chinese American ethnic background, software development to supply chain logistics, to our marketing team. And just, it's been great to be able to bring on so many team members with diverse backgrounds for all functions of our business. This year, I'm hoping to learn how to cook a lot more Chinese dishes. I want to carry on the legacy of my heritage through food.
Actually, that's the same thing for me. I have been using the New York Times app for cooking, and you know, most weeks I do the meal prep, and then we'll find 3 new recipes and make that for the week. So that's a great thing where you can think of it and get it all done, and so you get the sense of accomplishment that's very quick that you don't really get in a business.
Right now, one of my main goals this year was to exercise, work, and then time spent with my wife. So I've been doing 10 minutes a day with Apple workouts and been playing as much tennis as possible, although unfortunately I've been injured recently. And then always leaving at least a day on the weekend, completely go offline, go outside, and make sure to spend time with my wife.
So for me, yeah, sometimes it's playing tennis before work. On Friday night, Krista and I will go out and we're gonna try a new restaurant. Saturdays is a no work day. Start the morning with coffee, then play tennis. Becca takes a nap, binge on whatever TV shows we haven't seen yet, go out for dinner again, and then binge on more shows. So it's the Friday to Saturday is like my dream period of the week. For us, we really leaned into creative this year. We launched a visual identity refresh in collaboration with Greg Lutz, who's the co-founder of Visco. And so to take our brand to the next level has been really rewarding. We've also really doubled down on marketing and lookbooks and editorial content, leaning into elevating the brand. And it's been awesome to see that pay dividends, that it's not about hacks, it's about really leaning into creative and product.
One of our greatest accomplishments this year has been growing our software development team to improve and build upon the technology. We have developers that both work on the front end of our business for our website, as well as developing the entire data pipeline that powers our SmartFit quiz for all of our customers.
This year I've learned the importance of focus and one thing I've learned this year is the importance of focus. I think at our scale, it's easy to be distracted by a lot of opportunities that seem good, but it's so important to just focus on a few things and do them well and not move on to anything else until you feel like the things that you're executing are going super well and that it makes sense to move on to the next thing. So that's been, I think, just a huge unlock for us.
One of the biggest things that I've learned over this past year, just taking a lot of inspiration from these giants whose shoulders we've rested on for our brand, taking notes from some of the more brands with a lot of legacy that have come before us, and just realizing that the story for Sene is something that we want to lean into and share more. It's not something for our brand to focus not on like the metrics and the day-to-day details, but to always remember it comes back to telling our story, what's unique about us, staying true to ourselves, and putting that out there in the world for people to see. And it's been amazing to see the reception from our customers and just how many people have learned about us just in this past year.
I think a common myth that entrepreneurs have is that you think at some point it just gets easy. But the reality is it never actually gets easier. And the most important thing is that you learn how to manage your mentality and to embrace all the volatility and uncertainty and really enjoy the ride, enjoy the learnings, enjoy the people that you're with. And this is proven true when I talk to entrepreneurs that built huge organizations, and always every single person says it never gets easier. It's actually sometimes it gets more complicated and there's more drama, but it's just so important to just enjoy the ride. I didn't really understand that until this year.
One thing I've learned this year is that I can have a lot of imposter syndrome. And one of the things that I've had to repeatedly tell myself as we've encountered new challenges as a growing and scaling organization is that I am capable to take on these newer challenges. I think as entrepreneurs, we go through cycles of believing in ourselves and then encountering new challenges where we don't think we're capable of achieving what we hope to achieve. For how unique our business is and how unique our story is, and everything that we've built so far has just been true to our identity and as who we are as founders, is that we are capable to take on new challenges no matter what comes at us. And now we have a few years under our belts, so it feels like we're gaining confidence every single year, and this year was no different. All right, this next year, we hope to continue to grow our software development team to a place where we can work on many more projects at the same time. We're really excited to see where our SmartFit platform grows.
So I think the business is going to do well because everything's rolling, but for me, my personal goal is to be much more present with my wife and my son. I realized in the last year that there's a lot of times where I was overworking out of anxiety. I didn't even realize it was anxiety. And so I just want to be really, when I'm home, and I'm focused on being present emotionally with them. And yeah, if I can do that well and be really there, while my son is growing up, that's a win.
Beautiful.
All right. Good luck on the cut.